Initiating moisture.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. And I want to say, before even getting into this movie, that the Sonic the Hedgehog movies would have been dead on arrival, just fucking tits up and completely flopped, if not for the moving picture company, the studio that was responsible for the Sonic redesign in the first movie. Some of you might remember the Lovecraftian abomination, fucking terrifying, horrible nightmare fuel that was initially revealed for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That disgusting character design that was made fun of endlessly by everyone on the internet because it looked like a sexual predator in a Sonic fursuit. The company that redesigned it, Moving Picture Company, single-handedly saved that movie and thus made Sonic the Hedgehog 2 possible because of the success of the first one. Now, I know that's not breaking news to most of you, but what I'm about to tell you might be. I know you're probably thinking that this studio probably went on to do incredible things now with the smash success of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They're probably doing amazing work now and doing great. And you'd be so fucking wrong that it makes me sick. Your silliness has single-handedly made me nauseous. In fact, the company shut down that same year. And do you know why? It's because that industry doesn't pay very well. So the VFX studio that single-handedly saved the Sonic the Hedgehog movie wasn't able to stay afloat even after the incredible success of it. And the crunch that they had to work under was also pretty fucking wild. So I just wanted to share that. Rest in peace to the Moving Picture Company, because without them, Sonic 2 would have never happened because the first one would have fucking died because it was so bad with the initial character design. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, how is Sonic the Hedgehog 2? It's good. I enjoyed it quite a bit, except for the kids in the theater that just kept trying to make their own jokes on top of Sonic's. Now, I understand this movie is geared towards kids, so I can't be mad that they were there. It's not like I was, going fucking bah humbug and trying to kick them out of the theater, but god damn it. It made me very irrationally upset just to hear every time Sonic would make a joke, the kids behind me would also try and make a different joke off of it, very loudly, until one of the other people there asked them to stop. So that person was a hero, but anyway, I just wanted to vent about that too. The movie is obviously geared towards kids, just like the first one, but that doesn't mean that there's not things for an adult to enjoy. It's just like a goofy, silly adventure that you can't help but appreciate. Jim Carrey, I think, absolutely slays. Of course, there's going to be some cringy lines and cringy moments, because again, it's geared towards kids. Like, I half expect them to start busting out like a fucking Fortnite reference or something, hitting like an Orange Justice or Default dance. Like, I get it. So I can overlook that. It doesn't, like, make it unbearable for me or anything. And, it's just, it is what it is. So go in there expecting it, just like the first movie. I think this movie is better than the first one because it focuses on Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, the actual Sonic characters. The humans take much more of a backseat this time, which is absolutely necessary here. In the first movie, I thought they did fine with the human and Sonic dynamic. It wasn't like a problem or anything. And in this movie, they understandably like immediately kick the humans to more of like a side quest. But I also think that's the weakest part of the movie because they do allocate time to that side quest, which is a wedding in Hawaii. They have this whole little arc where there's this wedding in Hawaii with some wacky shenanigans going on, and it's probably about like 30 or 40 minutes worth of that. And that's just too much because when it's not there and it's focused on the actual Sonic characters, it's pretty good. Like, it's a lot of fun. This movie really did feel a lot more like an actual Sonic game brought to life. Dr. Robotnik's got his giant, crazy machine. Sonic and Knuckles fight, and the fight's really cool. Sonic's using speed a lot more in his fighting, and Knuckles is using strength. Tails has his gadgets, which all have their fun little purposes. And then it talks about friendship and what it means to be friends and all that. Like, it was just an enjoyable time. I don't really have any major complaints about the movie other than, of course, like the human side quest. And, of course, if you really start thinking about the movie, the plot kind of breaks apart a little bit because Sonic can solve pretty much any problem with his speed. Since he's the fastest thing in the fucking universe, he could just do, like, what Quicksilver did in X-Men that one time. And also what Sonic did in the first movie, where he can just freeze everything around him and basically just do everything he needs to do to solve any issue. But he just chooses not to most of the time. Maybe he's like an anime character that just loves the challenge or whatever. But it's still good and fun. Like, Knuckles and Sonic fighting, it was cool. They clashed quite a few times, and every time it was a little bit different and a lot of fun to watch. I will say, the humor doesn't land I don't think for most people that are going to be like older, it's absolutely geared more towards the Zoomers, obviously. But it doesn't matter because it's still cheesy and it reminded me of like old 90s movies. So it's not, again, just because I wasn't laughing with the jokes or anything doesn't mean that I wasn't enjoying the film. Overall, I just think the movie was fun. One thing I really didn't like though is just like a pet peeve. I fucking hate like dance scenes. And there's a dance scene in here that goes on way too long. It's like a 5 minute dance battle. And that shit, again, I know it's for kids, but that always just makes me so uncomfortable watching like a dance battle. So that, not a huge complaint or anything, but something I just wanted to mention. Plugging Sonic the Hedgehog 2 into the Moist Meter, I'm giving it a 75%. If you like the Sonic games, if you like the Sonic characters, you're obviously going to like the movie. And even if you don't, and you just need something to watch with like your nephew or your son, daughter, or whatever, it's a fun movie for the whole family that you're not going to hate. That's about it. See ya.